Welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May the 14th, 2025. We're going to be talking about NXT results. But, ladies and gentlemen, I just saw this because I woke up and I saw the news. For 2K25, we're supposed to have a DLC with 5 people, but we heard that there's going to be an announcement for the special celebrity guest. And it's not happening today. It's going to be happening in a couple weeks. Why? I have no idea. I'm hoping they're still giving us Motor City Machine Guns, Julia, and Stephanie Parker, because that's the ones that we really want. Because we don't know if it's a stupid guess or it's a guess that we will love. People are saying Travis Scott. People are saying, some people have said the list got leaked. People are saying Travis Scott, and the other one was KSI, and NBA was NBA guys. And I don't know any of their names. I don't even know who they are. I don't know who they play for, because I don't watch basketball. I'm a wrestling fan, not a basketball fan. So yeah, a lot of people are a little upset that they pre-ordered the game, and they were supposed to get 5 guys, or 5 people, in their DLCs, but now we're not getting the celebrity guests in a couple of weeks. They said it's an exciting announcement. I don't know how exciting this is, because now we had to wait in a couple of weeks. We don't know if it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, a month. We don't know, or we're going to wait until the next one comes out, and wait until the patch comes out, and then we get our guy. But I think we're going to be, still should be getting the others, the Motor City Machine Guns, Julia and Stephanie Parker, because they showed us their models, they showed us their entrance, and their description when they were doing it, and the description says, new waist pack, tomorrow, it comes out tomorrow, so they did not say anything about that. So they wanted try to help us with my faction, because they got rid of the celebrity guests, they delayed it, so they try to give us a locker code with a whole bunch of points. Yeah, I don't know how we ordered. I pre-ordered 5 DLCs with 5 other people, and I'm getting 4 now on the date that you guys said it's going to be on. You guys put the date on. Why you got now we had to delay it? Well, I'm not really care for the celebrity guest until we find out who it is. I don't know if it's a good one. I don't know if it's a really it's a bad one. I don't know what to say about surprises anymore. You gave me Sheamus before. You gave me Noam Dar. You gave me Jeff Cobb. That's a good one. But celebrity guest surprise. Supposed to be exciting. That's what they said. Supposed to be exciting news. Oh, man. But I'm hoping we get the Motor City Machine Guns that I really want. Stephanie Parker and Julia. It's supposed to happen today, but I think Easter time, I have to wait until like at 12 for it to come out. Normally, I just wait until Twitter says it's out. That's what I'd wait for. I just wait until Twitter says, oh, you can go get it now. Because a lot of people just put it on there. They just post it, so. I wait until that happens, and then I will get mine. God, I'm getting tired now. I just woke up, guys. We got NXT to talk about. We got Battleground to talk about. We're getting a no one contendership match for the North American title. Javon Evans versus Sean Legacy from Evolve. The guy's not even from NXT. Versus Adonis. Triple threat match to see who will face Ricky Sage for the championship at Battleground. Remember that match? Remember that Battle Royal? The whole sequence between Sean Legacy and Javon Evans. That was amazing. And we get to see that again. I wish it was not a triple threat match. I wanted to see a one-on-one match. It looks like Lexus Kane is going to be on WWE Evolve against some Evolve guy. I don't know who it is. But that's pretty cool. Some NXT guys are showing up on Evolve. Lions did it last week. I'm hoping that we could get some TNA stars. Could be in there as well. We got some news about Triple Mania. I think that's what it's called. Triple Mania. Triple A's a big show. All three brands that WWE is working with. AAA, TNA, and WWE. All their superstars, their wrestlers, will be at Triple Mania. There's going to be a couple of WWE guys wrestling. There's going to be some TNA. They already said Moose, the Nebbits are going to be in there, and AAA guys. So that's pretty cool to see, too. But I forgot what the date was. I think it was like in June something. So, yeah. Battleground, we have Stacks versus Tony D'Angelo. I'll tell you guys more about this match happening at Battleground. I think that's it we have. I don't think there's a tag team title match. Surprising. You take the titles off of Fraxium. That depends on every single PLE, and you give it a hang and tank, and they're not depending on their first PLE as a tag team champions. Hello. Hello. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening, we got Miles Bourne have a segment with his No Quarter Cash Group friends. We're in the ring with him, and he talk about that nobody thought he would win this match. Nobody predicted Miles Bourne would win this, but he says he's okay with that. And he did mention that he has a disability. He is half deaf, and he can't hear people. And he says when he won that Battle Royal, he heard the fans roaring when he won. And then Ethan Page came out. He has something to say, saying that Miles Bourne won by a fluke. You didn't pin anyone. You just won a Battle Royal to win and no contendership. So Ethan Page says, and of course he has to make fun of the deaf person because the fans saying he can't hear you chant, and Ethan Page says, okay, yeah, they're right, so I'm going to talk slowly for you. And he says that he wants, he says, if you want to be a top guy, put your no contendership on the line against me tonight. And Miles Bourne was thinking about it, but Johnny Dempsey is a little upset, have a little grudge of Miles Bourne, because remember, Miles Bourne is the one that accepted the match for Charlie Dempsey last week against Obo Femi. So Charlie Dempsey trying to do this. Oh, this is a teachable moment that you face a former NXT champion and you beat him, then you should be able to beat Obo Femi. So Miles Bourne put his title match, his number contendership on the line. And Ava came out and says, are you sure about this? And she made it official. Because she sees that Miles Bourne is confident of trying to do this match. So let's see what happens. First match of the evening, we got Oba Femi versus Charlie Dempsey. Ava told Charlie Dempsey, you have a big job to do. You have a match with Oba Femi, and that's now. It was a pretty decent match. Charlie Dempsey was trying to do his submissions, his techno wrestling on Oba Femi. Oba Femi was doing his power. Oh, man. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Oba Femi gets the win. Good job for Oba Femi. Charlie Dempsey is not 100% to be in the corner of Miles Bourne. Miles Bourne says, take him to the trainer's office. I would do this by myself against Ethan Page. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Wesley versus Tony D'Angelo. It was a pretty decent match. It was doing great for Tony D'Angelo, taking everybody out, Tyson, Tyreek, Wesley. The guy was on a warpath until he saw Stacks on the Titantron, and he knows where Rizzo's safe house is, and he was about to get to Rizzo. So Tony D'Angelo was distracted, and he lost to Wesley, and he went. And he grabbed one of his family guys, mafia guys, and told them to go in the car. Even the cameraman go in the car. And they drove to the safe house. And when Tony D'Angelo was trying to get to the front door, he got attacked by Stacks with a crowbar. And Stacks says, look at the dawn now. He lost everything. He lost everything. He doesn't have a family. He doesn't have a best friend anymore. and he wants to end Tony D'Angelo at Battleground. And it's official. What else is official is the TNA Championship match. The TNA World title is on the line. We have the contract signing. They just did a lot of talking. They talk trash to each other. And whose moment is bigger? Would it be Trick Williams or would it be Joe Hendry's? But you do need to remember that Trick Williams, if he loses this championship match, if he loses, he's going to be an afterthought now because there's no pathway to get to the NXT title anymore because you lost the Battle Royal. You're no longer the No One Contender or in the contendership because you lost. And if you lose the TNA World title, because he might get only one shot at it because he's not part of TNA. And if he loses the TNA World title shot, he doesn't get another shot of that title. So if Trick Williams loses, he doesn't have a pathway to a title. Maybe the North American title, or he gets trapped into Raw or SmackDown. So that's what Joe Hendry made Trick Williams think. And Trick Williams is a little shocked there that he might be right. So they signed the contract. It's official. TNA World Championship match at Battleground. We have Miles Bourne versus Ethan Page for the No One Contendership on the line. It will be Miles Bourne versus Ethan Page. It was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Miles Bourne, and he's still the No One Contender for the NXT Championship. He's going to do it for all the people, all the kids, and people that has disabilities. Well, I'm happy that they're kind of putting the release stars that was in the team kind of in the gimmick of Tatum Paxley. Because both her teammates got released. So now she's just upset and mad because all her teammates just left. And then she went to Thea Hale, and Carmen was hearing the screams from Tatum Paxley because she's not happy about the releases. And she told Thea Hale that Carmen will betray you, or Thea Hale will betray Carmen, because that's what they do. So they have a match. Thea Hale and Tatum Paxley. It was a pretty okay match. But the winner of that match was Thea Hale by DQ because Thea Hale got the armbar, the hammerlock, onto Tatum Paxley, but Tatum was sliding her thumb into the eye of Thea Hale. I guess the referee was counting, and the referee disqualified Tatum by pressing on the eye of Thea Hale. But when Thea Hale won the match, Tatum Paxley's still attacking. Like, seriously, what is going on with Tatum Paxley? She was a nice lady, kind of, when she was part of the Chauncey and Gigi Dolan team. And now she's starting being crazy again. Well, I guess she doesn't want a friend anymore. She could team with Rosemary. Rosemary likes to be crazy. Our main event, we had a segment between Stephanie McCurry talking about Jordan Grace, and then she got interrupted by Fatal Influence saying that they want to take the title, blah, 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 and they won't stop bickering at each other. I don't know how these two are still a team. And then Jordan Grace came out, and she says that Stephanie McCurry, I'm going to make sure that you could make it to Battleground in Tampa. So they have a tag team match in the main event. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, it was a pretty decent tag team match, was Jordan Grace and Stephanie McCurry. And then they stared at each other. But at the end of the show, we saw Ethan Page attacking Ricky Saints. Because remember what Ethan Page said. That they're going to go back to this between Ricky Saints and Ethan Page. But he has the NXT title shot. But now he lost. Now he can go back to attacking Ricky Saints. So what's going to happen at Battleground, ladies and gentlemen? Will we see new champions? Will we see TNA start showing up? Will we see anything interesting? I am a little upset that we're not getting this celebrity guest because everybody's been guessing and people have been waiting. I've been waiting, and I don't know who this is. So I'm a little upset about it. Right now, I don't know if it's a good guess or it's a bad guess, like it's the Pat McAfee ones. Guys that's not even wrestlers. Or it could be a guy that is a wrestler, but in a different promotion. I'm hoping in that one. But right now, it looks like might be just getting Mortis Machine Guns, Julia, and Stephanie McCurr. Julia people are upset because she's not updated. She doesn't have the blue hair. She's not a heel. Guys, seriously, this is her first WWE 2K. She just started with the blue hair. Why would they put the blue hair? I think they done her model when the game was announced. Or before it was announced. I think Stephanie McCurr, I think she had a couple of different outfits when she was in WWE. You don't see her changing it, but you guys could change it on community creations. When you get Julia, you could change those things. Like, seriously, what's the big deal? I don't understand what's the big deal. Be happy you get Julia. Be happy you get Mortis and Machine Guns. Be happy you get Stephanie McCurr. I'm happy. This helps my divisions, help my brands in my universe modes. Because I'm going to put them in my independent wrestling as well. But it helps the show even better. Because it's updated your current roster, except for my releases. The releases I kept in my roster. But yeah, it updates your roster to this date. Like, we're still waiting for Jordan Grace and Penta showing up. I hope they don't do the same thing with that special celebrity guest. Oh, it's going to be delayed and we only get 2 people. Oh, wait, isn't that the... No, Abyss and Great Khali is the NBA. Yes, there is another celebrity guest. And that's with Jordan Grace and Penta, Bull Nakino, and New Jack. Yes, that's where that's in July. But I'm hoping they don't delay this special guest like they're doing for this one. I hope not. Well, if it's stupid for this one, it's going to be stupid for the next one. Like, if it's going to be KSI, cool. I could make them team up with Logan Paul or put him in my independent wrestling, cool. But I don't really care for that. Even Travis Scott, I could put him in the faction with John Cena and The Rock. But I don't really care for Travis Scott. I didn't care when he showed up at WrestleMania. Why would I care he was in the game? Like, seriously. So yeah, I don't know what else is going to happen. I don't know why they delayed it, but they delayed it. At least they're not delaying the whole DLC. I'm happy for. That they're not delaying the whole DLC. It's just a celebrity guest. It's not a big deal. It's not a biggie. The DLC still comes out, but it's just one less person. Is it a bad thing? I don't know, because we don't know who it is. It could be Joe Hendry. It could be KSI. If it's Joe Hendry, I would be more angry because they delayed it. But if it's KSI, I don't care. I'll wait until the weeks. Because it's KSI. Or it's Travis Scott. I don't care for those guys. I care for Joe Hendry if he shows up. Maybe they're still doing their models for the celebrity guest. Maybe they're still trying to work on the models. And maybe there's other things that they need to get and permission. They thought May 14th, they got all their permission stuff. Like, trademarks. I think that's what they call it. So maybe they thought May 14th will be a good time that they will get all the permissions and then they could take them out. Maybe now they don't have the permissions. Maybe it took longer and now they had to wait. Except for Mortis Machine Guns, Julia, and Stephanie McCurr because they're already in WWE, so they don't have to wait for anything with those guys. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the news for 2K25. It looks like we're still getting it. It's just not with a celebrity guest. Too bad, too sad for all of us, but at least I get the wrestlers I do want. I hope. Waiting until Twitter tells me I can get it. Let's check it now. Oh, we got a Twitter notification here. It's not. It's from SmackDown Hotel. So just a few hours before the it's just about the celebrity guest. It was just about the celebrity guest. I was hoping it was about the day DLC dropped. But looks like we still have to wait. I got a couple hours until 12 p.m. to happen. I can't wait to have it. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all me today. Tell us out. Bye. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See you guys tomorrow for AEW results. Bye.